Hello, I'm Tanner, a natural bodybuilder who's also getting into philosophy. And the topic I want to talk about today was don't forget to dance, which I will get into that specifically here in a moment. I did want to address a debate I got into with someone in my comments yesterday. I don't know which video it was, or no, I do. It was either the short or the long form video about You Have No Enemies from Vinland Saga. And he, from my understanding of what he was saying, he took issue with the fact I was using modern day kind of works, modern day art is the way I referred to it in our debate, to explore philosophical ideas. And this could be a whole video on its own, I feel like, but I will try to just keep it quick, keep it simple. My personal belief and understanding and all of that of philosophy, my philosophy of philosophy, is that it is your own personal way of viewing life, morals, the way you approach thought, right? So, yeah, sure, I may not have every foundation. I might not be able to quote everything Plato ever said, or Socrates, or Marcus Aurelius, or whoever, right? But I look for philosophical thoughts throughout other stuff, right? Because I believe it's about the way I want to approach life and the way I view it. And not to say the foundational stuff isn't important, and I do plan on looking into it one day. I just think if I choose to look at look philosophically through the lens of Vinland Saga or other animes I've referenced, I'm going to reference a show today. um, not an anime, but like a regular show. Um, then I think that's okay, personally, because again, it's about the way I view life, I view morals, I approach thought. That's what philosophy is. And whenever I do quote other people, it's because they are helping me to expand on the thought I'm trying to get across. That's my personal belief, right? Because I think there's a difference between studying philosophy and then trying to philosophize. I don't think that's a word, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like studying philosophy and then trying to actually like produce or get across philosophy. If that makes sense. I'm pretty sure it makes sense. Like I said, I think I could rant about that for a whole I think I could make a separate video on that if I really wanted to, but we're not. Um, Today's video, don't forget to dance, comes from episode 7 of The Boys, which I don't think it's a very philosophical show, but it is in episode 7 of The Boys. One of the characters, I'm going to be careful not to spoil it. He's telling Homelander as they're kind of facing off, maybe the word should be. He says, "Look at you. I bet you've never danced a day in your life." Um, and this made me think a lot. Kind of. It produced a lot of philosophical thoughts. It made me think, and that's why I wanted to talk about. Don't forget to dance. Our life is a wonderful, beautiful thing, and it has its serious moments, but 95% of it should be dancing. Have your serious moments, deliberations, thoughts, etc., but never forget to breathe, smile, and dance. And whenever I refer to dance, I obviously don't mean you literally have to get up and dance, but I just mean the joy that life should bring you, the enjoyment of life, the ability to walk through life with joy deep down in your heart, a smile on your face, and just to view life as this wondrous thing that it is, right? Um, Biblically, we're called to live joyfully, right? We're called to be joyful people if you are a follower of Christ. It's one of the fruits of the Spirit. David, a man after God's own heart, danced before the Lord with all of his might, right? Um, we're called to live joyfully if you are a follower of Christ. And if you're not, I still think you should try to live joyfully, because why wouldn't you? Why would you not want to live as happily and as joyfully as possible, right? Why wouldn't you want to dance through life? Um, Out of respect, I am not going to try and pronounce this guy's name, but it will be on the screen. The present moment is filled with joy and happiness. If you are attentive, you will see it. And similarly, Marcus Aurelius said, when you arise in the morning, think of what a precious privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love. Be present in each moment and understand how much of a gift it is and how awesome it is, and dance. Dance. Our life is a miracle. Whether you believe in God or not, right? Regardless of how you believe, understanding the fact that you get to wake up every day, you get to have another chance at life, another chance to breathe, another chance to try at whatever it is you're trying at, another chance to make someone else's day, another chance to produce positive results all around you, right? That is a wonderful thing. That is a joyful thing. That's what life is meant to be, joyful. You're meant to dance through it with a smile on your face, man. The sorry. Be serious whenever necessary, but never forget to spend the majority of your life dancing. Life will have its serious moments, obviously. Last night, for example, I got into I don't want to say heated, but a very intense debate between me and one of my friends about a certain topic, right? It was pretty intense debate. But afterwards, we were cool. We were smiling. We were laughing. We were joking. You know, it's like you have those serious moments, right? Debate when you need to debate. Think when you need to think. Be sad when you need to be sad. Be angry when you need to be angry. All those things. But don't forget that the vast majority of your life should just be joy and dancing and breathing, smiling, doing the things that doing the things that you can because you are allowed to wake up every single day, because you have a life to live, right? Because we have breath in our lungs, because our heart beats. Yeah, that's all my notes. But yeah, I don't know, back to the thing I was talking about at the beginning of the video. I do plan on looking at foundational philosophies one day. I would like to get into it. I've been asking for recommendations, but at the end of the day, I want to keep learning from everything around me. I think as everyone should, you know. But like I said, I'll stop there because it could be a video on its own, and maybe it will be. You know, like I don't know. I was like, if I were to title, I'd be like, "What is philosophy to me?" Something like that, you know. But anyway, that'll be it for this video. Don't forget to dance. Don't forget to dance through your life. Don't forget to breathe. Don't forget to smile. Don't forget to enjoy it. And as far as the gym goes, it is back. No, it's arm day. It's arm day. And I will see y'all there if y'all watch those. And if not, I'll see you tomorrow for another philosophy video. Thank you very much. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye bye.